It was pretty straightforward though. After the clue was announced, the forum post was randomly questioning about the Eastern Plaguelands, which obviously was a bit suspicious. As a paladin, I used my Dalaran Hearthstone and traveled to my order hole, which would quickly take me to the Eastern Plaguelands. This being the first clue, I didn't really solve anything, as I had accidentally already read exactly what I needed to do. Go to crossing, use my tricked out helmet from previous quest, read the tablet, and follow the coordinates to the treasure. The second clue the community found was on an image showcasing the new items of the trading post for the month. As I mentioned before, I didn't really find the clues, but once they were announced, I tried to solve them if I could. This one was rather simple since the clue was a map right to the second satchel. The map was of Felwood and the satchel was in a lake. The third clue was also in an image found on the website, but this time it was very well hidden, at least for me it was. It actually took me a while to even see it. It led everyone to an underwater cave in the flooded version of Thousand Needles to uncover the satchel. I had forgotten that in a previous quest I learned to breathe underwater, so that was nice. For the fourth clue, there was a post talking about the Darkmoon Fair, and when you clicked on the roller coaster image, it would change into a screenshot of a place located in the Warlord's version of Shadowmoon Valley, which I thought was a pretty neat way to hide a clue. So I used my Garrison Hearthstone and flew to the spot from the image and found the satchel near the tree. If you didn't have a Garrison Hearthstone, you could always use the portal to Ashram. The fifth clue was spotted on Warcraft's Twitter. When you scrolled down, you could see a post noting that Mog Monday is no secret, or is it? This led me to believe that the next satchel would be located in Netherstorm of Outland. So I took the portal to Shadrath City, flew from there to the location of the image, and once there, 4 people needed to take out their torch from a previous secret's quest in order to loot the satchel. The clue for the sixth satchel also came from the Warcraft website. Since it was a screenshot of the Valley of the Four Winds, that's where I headed. I didn't know it was in the statue, but as soon as I saw the group of players, there was no questioning it. I headed right into the mouth of the statue and found the satchel. For the seventh satchel, the clue was obvious to me. It was found on Warcraft's Twitter page. The image was of Farok and a group of snowmen. I knew exactly where the snowmen were. They were located near the Tuskar village on a little island in the Azure Span, so that's where I went. When I didn't see the satchel immediately, I took out the same torch toy from a previous quest and melted the poor snowman, which made me feel bad, but it also revealed the satchel. The eighth clue was found on Warcraft's development page about the next patch. Nothing looked suspicious until you scroll down and find a screenshot of the Emerald Dream. When you clicked on it, just like the fourth clue, the image isn't of the Emerald Dream, but of the Emerald Dragon Shrine in Dragonflight. So I used my Dalaran portal and head to Old Dalaran, and that's where I apparently met my future self? Which obviously had nothing to do with the secret. Once I reached the shrine, there were already a lot of people there, and I had to wait a second for the dirt mound to respawn. The ninth clue shares the same image as the one that led to the Thousand Needles satchel. However, this time the clue was well hidden in a barely visible map of the Northern Barrens. The satchel can be found on a small mountain just northwest of the crossroads. For the 10th and final satchel, or so we all thought, the clue was found on Warcraft's website discussing the frightening and bizarre in honor of the upcoming Hallow's End update, which I'm also excited about. When you scroll down the page, you'll see an image taken of 3 skeletons in the Blasted Lands. Since I'm not a mage, I took the Twilight Highlands portal and flew to the Blasted Lands. Once I took out the torch toy, the dirt mound was revealed, and I was awarded the achievement and the cute little puppy, Tobias. To everyone's surprise, the clues continued to pop up. The 11th was found on the website again, this time showing where the best picnic spots would be located in the game. When you scroll down, you see a few pretty screenshots, which makes sense. until you see a skeleton with an axe through his head sitting next to an apple tree. I knew exactly where he was located and took the Shadrath portal to reach the Outlands. From there I flew to Nagran, where I found the satchel near the skeleton. Now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of regret not using the romantic picnic toy while I was there. This clue led to the best secret yet, at least in my opinion. It was spotted on Warcraft's website under This Week in WoW section. The clue was a screenshot taken of the Blue Sky logging grounds in Grizzly Hills in Northrend. As a member of the Horde, I needed to talk to Derek. However, he apparently was killed by the Alliance on my server.
A few minutes later.
Once he respawned, I was able to talk to him and take a fun log ride down the river. Riding the log gave me the Wii buff and allowed me to loot the satchel once the ride was over. I thought this was a pretty unique and fun way of hiding a secret in the game. So the 13th clue was a little different. It took us back to Warcraft's Twitter page where they made a post that had some suspicious capitalized letters. When read together, the message said, "High Mountain Peak." So, of course, I used my Dalaran Hearthstone and flew to High Mountain Peak, and that's where I found the next satchel.
A bunch of us really love the secrets that we've done in the past.
I agree, I enjoyed the secrets as well. And yes, the 14th clue came straight from this video posted on Warcraft's Twitter page. As you can see, 2 QR codes are presented to us, and when read, they say Shrine and I heard a rumor. I wasn't able to solve this one myself, but the community did, and it led back to Dragonflight, where the satchel was found in the Bronze Dragon Shrine near the skeleton of a dragon's claw. For the next clue, the community returned to the official website. It was a screenshot from the Timeless Isles to announce that the bonus pet battle event had started. While the clue had nothing to do with pets, it did take us back to Pandaria and to the Timeless Isle arena, where the 15th satchel was found. The 16th clue was found on the forums from another post that was obviously referring to the Plaguelands and the Thinking Cap again. So I went to my Paladin Order Hall as a quick way to travel to the Plaguelands. Returning to the spot that the very first clue had sent me, I used the Thinking Cap and received coordinates that led me to Sirdaro in Western Plaguelands. The satchel was found near a wagon behind the main building of the ruined town. The clue to the 17th satchel was a screenshot of Tiragard Sound on the official website. I took the Zuldazar portal and then rode the ship to the zone. Once there, I flew to where I assumed the screenshot had been taken, which was near Freehold, and on the mountain overlooking the land, I found the satchel. And I didn't write this post, but I had to include it because I think it represents how everyone is feeling about these secrets right now. It's just the best.